gonna spot them out. He's gonna be tossing in a nade. That could actually deal a lot of damage. Indeed, it will. Almost 100 points of damage being dealt towards Fnatic, but they have the bomb site, and the bomb is gonna be planted.
Did it shout? All 10 players still on the server, albeit a few weakened, a few casualties about to be put into place. Alex and Tizian both chip in for 2, and now Fnatic have to try and hold on. There is an incendiary still in play with a smoke and a couple flashes, and that incendiary for Gade can be tossed towards the back of the site. Smooya waiting patiently as 4 T's envelop towards the CT side. Smooya is going to open up with the Glock, takes down 1, but will be traded out. However, the damage has already been done, and k1to doesn't even have a kit. Even if he wanted to stick this defuse, it's not going to happen, and he may very well either be fragged by bullets or blown up by the blast. Instead, Fnatic shut him down with the Glocks. 1-0 lead.
Considering the weaponry, they have Scout out in the open. At least they have the smoke for the time being to somehow obscure vision. Alex, is he going to see the player? No, he doesn't. Taps it. Oh, that's 2 huge kills, considering how low he was. And now, all of a sudden,
40 seconds on the clock as the nades will be coming up and over. Searson trying to get round the side of that smoke and takes the head of Crims and puts it in his pocket. There's now a flank round the back. k1to's making moves in. And with a boost up and 2 smokes in place, this is looking very dicey for Fnatic now. They need a frag and they need it quickly. Out comes Messi, but he gets shut down and he was the bomb carrier. This round has just fallen apart. Smooya on very low HP has been finalized by k1to, and Big will tie us up 1-1.
Pushing up against the smoke. And if Fnatic try to go for a pop play through it, he's going to be lying in wait. k1to able to spam away and find Messi early on, but they have opted to give up the A bomb site. But the bomb, look at where the bomb is. The bomb's dropped out in the open, and it's not going to allow them to retrieve it. It's Smooya out of nowhere. 2 kills for him with the Tech 9. Make that 3. That is massive from Smooya, and k1to left wondering how it all went wrong. Alex will clothesline him, and Vince, how have they done this?
Just ruthless aggression, and Big were caught out of joint entirely. It also helps when you have Smooya just rocking up with a Tech 9 and landing a whole bunch of frags.
Gade. Now they know where 2 of the CTs are. And look at Smooya hugging the wall, pushing on up. And that's going to be Brolan and Smooya, in fact, opening up that B bomb side. Messi as well, catching k1to. This should be an easy mob up for the Swedish, I want to say Swedish org, but actually the UK org, Vince. I'm still not used to it. Day 5, I'm still not used to it.
It's all right. You 2 will become a lover of UKCS. It's fine, Blair.
I might just buy an England t-shirt, you know, football tee if they get the win here.
Beautiful. Would love to see that. Searson about to get clapped from the side. Oh no, Crims, don't do it. Don't do it. Not in the finals. Not like this. We've got a family. Oh, Searson, I'm so sorry. Rest in peace.
Look at that smile. Look at that smirk on his face.
What's up, guys? Check out hotpizza.gg, a great website to open CSGO cases. Depositing on the website is super easy. Just select your preferred payment method, type my code MEDS to get 50 cents for free, and start opening cases right away. Here it's me opening the Snowball case and getting a $90 AWP Asimov. Withdrawing skins is also super easy. Just go to inventory and select the skin that you want. The process is super fast and you get the trade offer in less than 1 minute. Also, if you have a skin that you don't like, you can try to get a better one using the upgrade mode. The website has many different modes like case opens, case battles, and case upgrades. Link to the website is in the description below.
They somehow work against multiple T's. Now 2 of them are low. And if they trip over one another, desperate with low HP, they could very well be put down. k1to's got 2. He's done more than enough. And considering the last 2 players are low on health, this is a very winnable round now on the side of Big. It will be a post plant. That much is going to get dialed in very shortly, but the longer they take...
Get it to pit. Great position for him to wield the AWP. Searson, though, inside a library. Going to take a sweet time. Smooya now going to reposition himself. He's going to peek as a question. Someone must be holding the angle. Indeed, they are. And Alex has got to do a lot of work, but he will find none. Smooya now in the 1 versus 3. He finds the first, looking for the second kill. He doesn't know where Searson's going to be coming in from. Spot the second player out, but Tizian will find him through the plank.
Yeah, they've been so ruthless on these takes. Big But the force buy knocked them down. That last round, a couple fortunate timings got them across the finish line. But now Tizian and Keto gonna try and take control of the situation. Tizian loses his life. That puts more pressure on Keto, who's flashed. He's gonna be fragged any second now. Or perhaps I spoke too soon. He did at least drop the bomb alongside him. His life, though, will be lost in vain. And Searson, I believe Searson's on top of the sandbags. So if Alex just walks around this corner, he is a goner. Searson is dead. There's the barrel. Searson, good night. Easy execution.
When they opt to play from the sides, Fnatic do their almost unstoppable just pincer. And they have multiple variations of it. Nice flashbang, but Searson able to land a shot right before it lands. Oh, that's a quick one. Bro, lad, caught in midair, jumping around the corner.
Rotations can come in. Now, the issue is that Gade is uncomfortable until he'll be on the CT side. He has thrown down a well-placed smoke. But if the push comes in, there's no players at the back of the site. They're without a smoke onto CT side because they don't have any remaining. Oh, this is an absolute disaster for Fnatic. An exquisite double from Searson seems to have just pretty much put them on full tilt here. Smoking out the key choke points. Library dealt with. Archers dealt with. Gade is waiting for that green button so he can just press forward and try and cause mayhem. But he takes a stray bullet to the dome, and now Tapson will try and retreat. And it's all about the save again. Big cannot get consistency on this CT side.
But it's just right behind you, and you cannot stop him. It's like that from Fnatic. There were 3 defenders. We even had taps into a CD spawn. And in a span of, like, what, 2 seconds? Everyone died. The curse continues. They're not able to string 2 rounds together. Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, so walks into the flames.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh. Wait. Oh,
mate.
What are you doing? And then, yeah, Crim's going back, getting another kill. It's just a beautiful, simple, clean counter-strike. And look at the pace again. Crim's leading the charge. Tizian will fall. Keto, though, with the AUG. He strikes from the pit. A double for him, a double for Crims. And now Searson, everything to do with the AWP. Oh, this flames, Searson, run away. Run away.
They weren't even that much of a threat, but he's just got it in the back as well. I will extinguish every Molotov anywhere near me. I hate fire. And now Crim's going straight on that B site because Big have vacated the premises.
Again?
This is the problem. Fnatic have been so aggressive that as soon as they go a heavy up middle, Big, they have like this flinch reaction where they over-rotate because of how much they've been conditioned so far. Alex with the freest of frags. This Gate is all by himself. And now in this post-plant, Searson and Tapson, they simply have to clutch this.
After all the good work being done by Keto, if this falls apart, it's going to be heartbreak. Oh, Alex is going to fall back. I don't think he got spotted there. Good flashbang. Alex still falling behind. Great double. But they haven't checked him yet. They still haven't checked him, Vince. No one's clearing him. And Crim's going to find Searson. So Tapson still has no idea where Alex is. 10-3. I really thought he was dead to right. And he just spins around and instantly lands the headshot. So yeah, Crim's waking up as well. I'm sorry, you're in for, you're not in for a good time. I'm not a fan of that repeat from Searson. I don't know what's happening. Big are losing their minds, Vince. They've lost their nerve. I don't know why they had to go for the repeat. Why they're just barreling down Banana without knowing where they are. Tizian tries to regain some map control. Smooya reads him like an open book. And the only chance Big have in this round is if Fnatic group up, head towards B. But instead, Brolan's going to be the sacrificial lamb. Runs into B, knows where Gate is. Easy plan towards A. Crim's there to cut off the rotation. Round's done.
Oh, he's got a knife out. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay. That's a good way to end the half. We'll see you in the next half, ladies and gents, where Fnatic will probably continue to batter Big.
Problem is with his T's, they only have the one flashbang, which they haven't deployed yet. They're just going to be going for the dry hops. Alex getting hunted down. They're going to try and chase him. No, they're not. They know there's going to be another CT lying in wait towards CD spawn. So bomb will be planted. Crims has got a smoke and oh, never mind. Alex, 2 quick taps and a 2v4 heavily favoring Fnatic.
Searson with that fast peek takes off the head of Smooya, spins around. Nearly also goes in on Alex. And Searson is starting to show us what he's capable of. A very slow first half. Already 3 kills in the second. And he could be adding a couple more. The ace would even be possible. They go for the full defusal right now. In amongst the smoke. And Messi will be shutting them both down. Fnatic win the round.
How does he spin around for the second kill? That's just nuts. And this is after the heroics of Searson. Vince, as you pointed out, gets a 3K, somehow brings it back to a very winnable 2 versus 2, and then Messi. Oh. Crims. No flashes. The dry swing coming in, and they are getting just absolutely massacred. A follow-up smoke as well, and tabseN trying to be cheeky. He's going to try and use that smoke to slowly moonwalk his way back, and that's a great play from the captain. But in a 1 versus 5, what can he do? A 3K is what he's going to do. 55 HP, bomb down, rotation far away. This is winnable. This is very winnable for tabseN.
Incendiary on the hands of Mezzi, who's now got a Galil additionally. Actually, he's upgraded twice to an M4A1S. Flash. Molly will be behind it. Here comes tabseN. Big frag on for the ace. Oh, he stumbles at the last hurdle. Oh. And there will be enough time. That is so... So it looks like they want to go for a wraparound. Maybe have faked as if it would be an ace play. Now they're really selling this with the HE and a flashbang here. Another HE into library. Taking systematic control. Crims, though, has gone unchecked. Unthwarted in the mini pit. And that funnels big through the arches. Now, Mezzi has a good position to hold this one off. And honestly, the herd has been thinned so much that Big may just run out of time. 15 seconds. They've got to get a move on. CSN needs to pick off Mezzi or this round is done. And it's only a scout, not the AWP. So he's not guaranteed the insta-frag either. And there's Mezzi, gets tagged around the corner. And although Gate takes him down, he does not have time. And he does no longer have any HP. 12 map points for Fnatic.
Force of course, going to be coming on in. It's going to be pistols, a MAC-10, and again, the scout in the hands of CSN. And Fnatic, they want to finish this off as quickly as possible, Vince. Crims is just going to come marching down like the Viking he is and taking bodies at will. 5v3 now. He knows where Gate is. Gate able to get the trade, but Smooya has pushed on towards apartments as well. They will be expecting the second player. And Smooya is going to strike 1, 2, 1 remains. It's all on CSN in a 1 versus 4 to try and get us to OT. I got to say, though, Vince, I'm not a believer.
We'll keep him at bay for a little bit longer. Just shy of a minute on the clock. Does have time. Does have the bomb. He could get picked off from the back. There's Alex. What a shot. That is why CSN is an absolute menace with this scout. He is so quick at landing headshots. And now he starts to pivot in on the CT side. Roland, well, no second shot, no repeat performance for CSN, and an absolute massacre on Inferno favoring Fnatic.
A wipeout. But here we go. Big. They haven't spotted, but not the C4. So they're still going to keep only 2 CTs towards the A site. Rotation should be coming on in. A great peek from Keto. And that's Smooya taken out of the equation.
The top fragger, the top rating, over 2 rating in the previous map, and he's the first to fall. Excellent news, and there's a second. Alex has been dealt with accordingly. Roland, wrong side of the smokes, can't really deny this bomb plant. Can maybe try and take ahead with him. He does, but that even trade is not worthwhile. That puts Mezzi and Crims into a tumultuous set of circumstances. Tizian's using such a sweaty off angle as well, especially considering how many of his teammates are still alive. This just looks untenable, especially how low the bomb is already tucked down. And there's Tizian making that angle work perfectly. Crims, last man standing. It looks like it's going to be a one-way trip to Valhalla come the end of this. There we have it. Keto gives him that luxury. Big take the lead.
Roland. Oh, that's a long-range spray. Takes a bullet while jumping across, but he will be alive now. tabseN. What can he do? Hearing all the footsteps, he's managed to somehow sneak his way in towards the side. There's so much information being gleaned by tabseN. His combo rotation as well. Crims spotted out. Crims probably wondering where the hell tabseN came from, but tabseN doesn't know where the next player is, and Mezzi is going to clothesline him. You hear the footsteps off the marauding T's charging up these stairs, and he's going to toss in a Molotov just to delay them for a couple of seconds, but Keto will find Mezzi, and it's all on Gate. 1 versus 3, and Alex will drop in. Fnatic Big are going to play the safe game, and I'm okay with that. You know, they still lead by 1 round. It's still very early days. 5 HEs going to be lobbed in, and they're going to find no one. That is so unfortunate. And Broland's going to be ready to pick them up. Oh, okay. Shooting into the backpack. Not able to get the kill. That's okay. Alex is around to help him out. And Keto. Okay, Keto. 2 quick kills. AWP retrieved. Broland down to 3 HP. There is.
Broland on 3 HP is going to be an issue if he gets fragged, and he has. Keto's not done just yet. 35 seconds. Oh, He wasn't far off landing ahead there. Imagine a 1v1.
They haven't really yet pressured this B side on these buy rounds, Vince. And that's what's surprising me. Oh, there we go. Finally, Mezzi will fall 5v3 for Big.
Just got a little bit nice. And Big decide the A side actually is ripe for the taking. Flashbang is good. Forces Crims away. Opens up a bit of space, but Smooya has got in again. Big, you have got to take this round. This would be an unacceptable loss. It would be a 2v5. And it looks like it will be taking shape after all. A couple of warning shots.
If that had fallen apart, that would have been just, I wouldn't say the final straw, but it would have been extra straw on the proverbial camel's back. Tab's a nice shot there. With pretty much a whole different lineup, apart from Crims. Crims, yes. He would win the first open and the last open. Looking at the buy, though, getting back into the action, Mezzi has opted to go for the double up setup. This is something we've seen from him, and I love that. Just playing aggressively, catching Syrson. Smooya with a second op just plucks Gade's head clean off his shoulders. And 2 AWPs. And they haven't lost a single player yet. They've barely taken any damage. 5 HP. That's the only damage they've taken thus far.
Tap. Oh, taps in that one tap. Could be going in for more, but he is going to be put on the back foot. And Alex with the CZ connects for a second time.
That's all that matters right now. Aggressive posturing by the CTs towards ramp. Smooya. Is it feeling it? Is going to walk on dry and Syrson. He gets CSGO'd. Now they're going to push them out of trying to get the kill. And Alex needs to be careful. Brolan finds one and Smooya on the fadeaway, getting yet another kill. And back to a 4 versus 2 as Keto tries to get back some level of equilibrium, but Smooya denies the third for him, and Tizian left alone. They know exactly where he is. They can even see the C4. So Tizian, Vince, he's got a lot to do.
Vast amounts. Disintegration on this T side, and Mezzi puts the bullet into the head. Takes away the 12th round, 8-4 the scoreline. And yeah, this is from Searson's perspective. The second that he changes to a grenade, Smooya dry peeks him. Alex so rapidly round the back. We did make a noise. Did anyone hear that?
No.
Maybe just caught in communication, and now Alex has so many decisions available to him. It's a target-rich environment, but only one. Did land the headshot onto Tizian and can relay the information. I think Alex will be a bit disappointed, though, because he thinks he could do better, but Crims does the exact same thing, and he gets punished the same way. Headshotted down.
All the way towards A with the MP9, but the 2 rifles are on the B bomb side. They could try and sneak their way into CT, but it is going to be Mezzi. Spots him out. Now he knows where they are. Finds one. Brolan as well, pushing on an MP9 through the smoke, leaving it all in hands of Tizian and Gate to make something happen. But Smooya finds him. Smooya finds both. 10-5 the scoreline as we go to a quick break before the second half.
What we've seen time after time is that when it comes to T-sides with this Fnatic roster, they love to play aggressive. They are effectively the entertainers, Blair. Mezzi, in the meanwhile, though, may be called upon, but he gets swatted away by Keto before Tizian's going to be called into action, but decides to pull the plug and back out of there.
They know what the play is. The jig is up, and Tizian, he could wrap on around, but he's all by his lonesome. So Flashbang going to be deployed, and Keto doing a fantastic job with the USP, tapping away, looking for more, but Crims will finally deny him. Tizian's been spotted out, Brolan up close and personal, and they're going to be pushing on in the trades. Fast and furious, Vince, but Big, they come out on top.
And really, the MP9s, already certainly deadly, are going to be put that little bit more of a threat the longer this round lasts, because now you're not going to be checking a couple of these angles. Now each kill has way more impact on the side of Fnatic. They've barely got any map control as it stands. They're only just starting to move up towards the B side of the map, and they've got 15 seconds to play with. They haven't really dealt with any of these threats. There's a lot of damage done to Tizian at the back of the site, but now he can show himself. The flashbang is so good, and Tizian follows it up with 3 kills. Fnatic get completely and utterly devastated on their push, but they took too long. A key aspect and component of Fnatic's T sides, as we've seen throughout the duration of this tournament. They're at their best when they're running and gunning, when they're getting in your face. They have no fear. And all this utility's been so good, but eventually the wall is sledgehammered down by the Swede of Crims. And he's still at 100 HP, still in with a fight, but Big decide they cannot afford to throw these weapons away, and they back off.
Have that economy to rely on in case Fnatic do go in a couple of round streak, but a good round coming in from the Swedish UK side. Now, what did it do? It was very telegraphed. It's going to be an A hit coming in, but just the flashbangs and openings, especially from Crims, making quite a bit of noise. But they might just head back towards A. Yeah, there they are. They're all grouped up. They're wary of a potential flank taps and still standing out in the open. That's so very brave from the German side, but it's going to work out for them. Gate, oh, the fadeaway shot into Messi, and Alex left alone in a 1 versus 4. It's all gone wrong. You can hear the player rotating towards A, Keto, and he won't come out on top. Keto able to swing his crosshair. Oh, he needs to get a double kill here, but I fear he's going to be traded. Is Tapson, sorry. At a very tight angle, all the timing. Timing is everything, Vince. And Crims, he doesn't even need to be traded. He's going to get the kill, but look at how low they are. It's a 2v3, but Crims and Alex internally hemorrhaging. So Brolan has to do a lot of work. He's got the bomb. Crims will be... Oh, never mind! Crims! What a headshot! He should have been dead to rights. But somehow he finds the kill, and Gade should trade, but that's given away his position. And now the 1v3 down to a 1v2, but the B bomb side has been secured by Alex, who's pushed on in. Brolan's got a utility as well. He can toss in a Molotov, a smoke, a couple of flashes as well to cross on over. The bomb should be planted. And Gate, is he going to check? That's the question. I don't think so. And as a cross takes place, that's a great transfer. The 1v1 now on the nade from hell from Gate. How does he do it, Vince? That was incredible.
That spray transfer is absolutely outrageous. But the second that player peeked him, he just shuts him down. That was unbelievable. Look at this. Straight away, just flicks across. Unbelievable. Because if you remember in previous rounds when Alex got one pick and everyone else started to rotate around the back, almost feels like they were conditioned from a previous moment. Gade in the meanwhile, though, hot off the back of his clutch, maybe called upon again to come out with some heroic plays. This is such a tentative situation now. Fnatic didn't even fully pull the trigger with a buy, and they could make it work. 2 of the 3 remainders are low. One of which doesn't even have Kevlar, but Crims gets Gade, who's hiding in the smoke. Just catches his backside. That dump truck just sitting outside the smoke, and he gets punished for it. And now Keto with the MP9 is going to go back in, but it's post-plant. Keto has the opportunity to maybe spray down on this first player, watching up from the headshot angle, going to get pincered in from the side, and Messi will punish. Fnatic bounce right back into this. I think slightly before that, that's even going back further. And you know, you were talking before about the first DreamHack Open that they won. Hold on that second, because it is the man in question up against the full eco rush. They do have an AK. Should still fall upon Fnatic. He was indeed involved in the first ever DreamHack Open, where Fnatic did take it down at Tor. And then Summer, and let's have a listen to some of those names: JW, Flusher, Pronax, Olof, and Crims. The classic Swedish lineup got them their first 2 DreamHack Opens.
The first team to win 2 majors back to back, until Astralis just kind of pooped on everyone's records in the majors. But there was a time, you know, Fnatic, they were the bad guys. They were the ones who everyone loved to hate, and they embraced it. They embraced it. They used to channel the crowd just going against them and being like, yeah, just give it to us. Let the hate flow through all of you.
Because of the save, has afforded them a few more weapons in play, but they've got to make them work. So he gets caught, still takes down Gade, and survives to live to tell the tale. Incendiary down, gonna get extinguished from that smoke. Searson finally gets his man. And the second as well. You can't sit here when Searson's putting bullets down range. They've been punished, and they've been pushed back.
Keto doesn't see anyone. They are aware of where he is, though. They know they must have peeked with a flash. And Keto, if he's not careful, he's just going to get taken down. A player's been boosted up already. He's trying to find a player. Another flash comes out. He must have spotted Messi. No, he hasn't. Messi finds Keto, now a 3v3. They know there's another player inside of the side. Tizian tucked into the corner. He got a 3K earlier from that very same position. This time is good for 1, but now his position compromised. Messi will hunt him down. The 1v2 to save big, and it's all in the hands of Searson.
Searson up on with the AWP again. Generators. We'll see Messi hiding in the smoke. Bomb planted down. Crims, 41 HP. Has come alive on this T-half. Searson gives his position away. Had the right idea, just slightly wrong angle. Misses his shot. Oh, he nearly gets stabbed, and he will from Crims. The disrespect to end the map, charging him down with the bayonets. And they get the 2-0.
Oh, have they done him like this, man? I'm going to say it. They're back. Fnatic are back. They're not just winning. I was dropping all my utility in the corner while he went for the one-man exec. Yes, we are Sweat Lords playing matchmaking, executing, going for executes and whatnot on the T side, but this is not matchmaking. This is way more on the line, and Smooya is taking the fight to Searson, who is going to be coming out on top, but the hit is going to be all the way towards the B bomb side, and towards Jaguar. Crims is going to come charging on out. Smokes have bloomed, but the boost is going to be coming in. Searson could catch the C4 as it gets planted, as it crosses over, and Crims is unaware.
Now they know. They can hear those bullets. They can hear and pitter pattering past the head through the smoke. The boost is unsuccessful. And with them having to back away and only a couple of flashes to use, which they've just tossed in, there's not really too much going in Big's favor. It's gone even worse against them now that Mezzi and Crims are stepping up and delivering more headshots. Tito stuck in the corner, and Crims splatters him, scrambles his eggs. 4K for Crims, and Fnatic off to a great start one more time.
They're just going to continue to march on ahead. Smoke's going to be deployed. Tapson will have to go for the reload. They're going for the spams through the smoke. Very preemptive. Tapson needs to be careful. Alex going to clear him. The ball planted out in the open. A bit of a mistake from Fnatic. And now Alex ready and waiting for the trade, which he will find. But Keto, in turn, finding Smooya through the smoke. A 3v2 favoring Big.
2v2 now as the smoke clears, and Brolan is there from the ninja position. Throws the shuriken directly at Keto. They line up. That was nearly a 2-for-1. Gate just has Brolan to contend against. 20 seconds to play with, and although Brolan is put in the dirt by Gate's hands, however,
both buys not looking that great. You can see the SMGs. Great flashbang though, but Gate, you need to convert. You need to find one. Mezzi will be found down, and so much damage being dealt here by Taps and Brolan. However, will trade 4v3 so very early on as Smooya. He knows the push is coming in. Tosses in a Molotov to delay the push from the CTs, and with an AWP, sure, he's going to be smoked off, but they have to save.
Yep, they have to give this one up. If they want to play for the longer haul, it has to be a case of saving, and Smooya denies that onto Tizian. That's the 4-1 lead, kicking things off. The money across the board, maybe with the 2 save weapons, will be forced again. But Crims has just been there, Mr. Dependable, for so many years. For so long, he was Fnatic's best player. And now Alex comes out, 1-for-1 trade. It looks like it's going to be a fast A play, though. But Keto could play spoiler. First frag down, that's the bomb that goes with it, but a quick trade back.
The amount of sound they made, information was conveyed even before Keto got the first kill. So the rotation is already in place. But as long as it doesn't get found out, as long as it stays alive, tucked into the corner, Fnatic, it's not going to be easy.
Oh, that shoulder peek gave Tizian's position away, and then Mezzi punishes him. Crims still in position with the AWP, needs to cross, and there's Searson. Nails him point blank. And there's the second as well. We asked for Searson to show us what he can do.
Through water all the way back towards the B side. But the kill that Tizian found was just imperative. Fast hit coming in, but the flashbangs are going to allow Gate to get at least 1 kill. A lot of damage. And I say a lot, I mean a lot, because Brolan's down to 4 HP. A whiff shot from Searson. He needs Landos, and indeed he does. But Smooya able to trade, and the AWP retrieved. And even at 4 HP, he can definitely do a lot of damage here. Slowly walking up towards the B side are Fnatic, where they have 2 defenders, a crossfire setup. So Smooya, even if he finds one, he should be traded. In fact, he will find none. Taps him to find a kill, and Big should have round number 3 in the bag.
This is a massive error in judgment. Tapson tagged down to 10 HP. Smoke out. Brolan must have a good idea as to what's coming up. The flash is good, and the follow-up damage is there. So Big get their third. Yeah, it just keeps Fnatic on their tiptoes. They can't afford to get comfortable. I think that's one aspect that not many teams have really done against them, is get aggressive. And there's Tapson with 2 more huge headshots. Top performing player of Big coming in to this third map of the grand finals, showing us why. 9 kills go to his name. A huge round. If they can get this done without any casualties, the world of good for their money as well. And Gate puts them 1 step closer to that promising position. And now we have it. Big take the lead. They take control economically, looking way better than in the previous 2 maps.
Look at where Tizian is. So Fnatic, if they don't make a bit of haste, there's going to be a flank coming in.
Yeah, there is. Tizian's getting around the back of them. Searson nailed it down. Only saw us a brief moment before that flash detonates. Tapson tries to go for 4. 3 kills and a ton of damage on Crimson, gets finished off by Keto, and now that flank is in effect. Tizian shuts down the 12th round.
The Opera, whoever the rifler is, the third player, holding towards Ram instead of holding towards inside of Jaguar. Protocols were off. Nice shot from Searson. That's a great shot. A second as well, and they've completely, absolutely crushed Fnatic before they can even take a step into the bomb site. I love that switch up from Big. And Fnatic, they had no idea.
It was just such a glorious set play. Like, it's preordained. They've got the boost position locked down on the boxes, the double setup, and additionally, the crunch from Tabson through Jaguar, all in the space of a second.
Yeah, it's just rough. Speaking of rough, Smuya's had a bit of a rough time, but he will somehow land a shot into Tabson. Getting tagged on a 24. And Keto now going in a bit of an adventure of his own. Crims hugging the corner is going to find him. Patience pays off for the Viking. And the A bomb site now. It's got to be Tizian to do a lot, but he will be assassinated from behind. They should just go for the save here.
And it's unfortunately the last round of the half. So Searson will be forced to go in, and he will be the last to fall as our second half is round the corner.
Keeping Crims at bay, so Alex has to do everything by his lonesome. They're gonna run on out right before the smoke plumes, with Alex not spotting the player. Smuya now making contact. He's had a very quiet T-side thus far. Look at the flank coming in from Brolan, but Tizian able to get the kill, and Smuya now is going to snipe them down. Alex Crims chipping in with a frag of their own as well, and Tabson and Tabson getting harassed through the smoke. He needs backup, but backup is far, far away. Tizian duking it out with Crims, and a Viking comes out on top once more. Fnatic, they win the pistol, and they tie things up.
Here come the 2 smokes. Crims can just hide in. He's getting tagged through the boxes. Doesn't do that much damage per bullet though, but eventually that 100 HP becomes 0, lining up for Alex, but a damage nothing too significant. And the weaponry will be favoring Big if they keep going in for these incursions. It's rifles up against SMGs and an AUG at this point. And Gade is looking to try and close the gap through on Donut. Tabson and Gade both come through with frags, and only Messi remains to post up one of his own. Big walks straight through a 2 smokes, and they make it work.
I'm not sure if Searson knows this, but up close at Deagle. Close line him. Well, there we go, spamming away. A little ugly, Vince, but he gets the job done, and that's all he needs to do. Macton retrieved, and he's barely taking any damage as well. He's down to 74 HP. That's about it. Crims, in the meantime, finds Tizian, and this isn't going good for Big right now.
The only silver lining is that there's multiple weakened players over on the CTs. One of which has now been cordoned. That's Smuya opens up business for middle. The Brolan with the hit and run. Deeg runs away back to CT spawn. They now need to try and plug out the gap. And Gage should be able to get this bomb plant down. I'm not sure if Brolan's going to be able to spray through there. No, decides to just give this one up for the time being. Spray is good onto Tabson, and then he goes in again onto Gage. I thought Alex had thrown away his chance, but it seems Fnatic had it regardless.
And a ton of utility. A lot of utility to be purchased as opposed to the second round where they had 2 smoke. But Alex going to be looking to take the fight and completely blinded. Is Gate. That was a team flash as well. That's so unfortunate as Crims comes running on in. Smoke getting deployed the worst time possible. And they're just going to run straight into the A-bomb site.
Rapid run, but it's going to be into the arms of Smuya's AK-47. Does a lot of damage, but actually 2 kills back to back. Well, the bomb's been spilled out. Easily retrievable. And there's a smoke for the donut. Brolan.
Does he?
I think he's waiting to hear the bomb get tickled. There we go. That's going to do a lot of damage. That might actually just kill Tizian. He puts the nade in Tizian's pocket. And the high ordnance with high impact. Searson with that scout. Always a threat. Always a danger. So nearly ripping away a couple more lives. But Fnatic hold on for dear life.
Remember, slowly creeping up. Alex needs to be careful. The smoke's a dead giveaway. Searson, unfortunate not to quite find the timing. It's all right. They're going to be walking into an empty site because it is going to be retake play as Mezzi plucks Tabson. Now they know where the hit's going to be coming in from. Alex playing the edge of the smoke. Tizian's not going to check him. That's the bomb spotted and drop 2v4 right now. And a wall down from Mezzi almost finds Gade. 10 seconds, Vince. Big. They're in such an uncomfortable position. And Searson, he's just got to run for the hills. There's nothing he can do.
Only one round has been put up by Big since the roles reversed. And the scientist is delivering again. Crimson, meanwhile, on Donut is going to try his best to lock this one down, but he has been spotted by Gade. So that early frag and damage from Brolan has been somewhat retorted on. Smooya caught unlucky timing, but with that unfortune on Fnatic, it does create opportunities for Big, and they're going to do their damnedest to make the most of this. They know that they're so close to being batted down and completely bested in this finals. Alex put out of his misery through middle. Maybe Mezzy can return the favor. Bomb just getting planted down. There's still an incendiary in place. Plenty of funds across on Fnatic as well. So it could be worth the gamble to try and go in for this one. That pick, I think, will get them involved. Now they're definitely interested, and Brolan has put down the frag. Molly to the back of the site. Tizian needs to peek in, spots the first player, comes around the corner, sprays them both down, and Tizian, with such an integral moment in this game, has got the 1v2 clutch.
Finally, someone chipping in to help out Tapson. No longer does he have to shoulder the weight all alone. Brolan, though, he's going to just mow them down. Keto and Tapson jumping, hopping across the flames, straight down into hell, and is looking for more. Brolan is a demon in Jaguar, Vince.
Brolan, please stop.
Oh, no!
This is just so unreasonable, man. How does he keep doing it? How does he keep getting away with this?
This is so unreasonable. It's so unreasonable. They had guns, Vince. They had guns, and Brolan, he just wallbanged them all the way through oblivion. Alex denied the ace. And Fnatic, no, not Fnatic, Brolan, just completely, absolutely dumpstering Big. This is just so dumb. I love it.
Listen, is everyone in favor of just recalling Jaguar Brolan at this point? Yeah. It's such a brutal state of affairs. It's like a huge part of the map is just so locked down by one player. He's got like 25 kills and I think 11 assists. Like, the guy is just unbelievable. Tapson, though, has managed to sneak his way around the back of the CT side. I say sneak, they know where he is roughly, but he's at least funneling away some attention from elsewhere, but still Fnatic hold on to all 5 players. And with Tizian and Sirison left alive, make that just Tizian, and Crims is going to put them all down. 5 championship points for Fnatic. Or can they do it? 5. Very capable players stand against them. 4 of them German, 1 Danish. Brolan this time has been punished. Tapson waited to hear that magazine run dry, made the most of it, but Mezzy lines them up, spraying down 2. Tizian's also low, but there comes Tapson again. The hero of Big, 24 kills to his name, and he's bought up enough space for the post plant.
Smooya, scope has been heard. Oh, he doesn't take the shot though. Potentially lined him up. And Tapson trying to find the kill, and for Smooya, he's waiting for his teammates to arrive, but they're all facing him. All off angles, but he doesn't miss. Bomb, though, ticking away. And now Gade, 1 versus 2, trying to delay the inevitable. But Cribs will find it from behind, and there you have it, Vince. They make it happen. A flawless run. Our champions, it is going to be Fnatic.
Their 3rd ever DreamHack Open success. They won the first 2 and they will win the very final one. And Blair, with the maybe exception of the second map, they made it look simple, man. They have looked phenomenal this entire tournament. The entire way through, they were uncategorically the best team here at DreamHack Open 47.
Who would have thought that the return of Fnatic to, to actually being a contender